morning. I'm Epstein, and here we are with your morning flash update. And this update is for Thursday, the 14th of November, 2024, about 8:25 a.m. Central Time. And we wake up and we've got a mixed market. You've got a slightly higher market in the Russell. You are down in the NASDAQ, you're down in the S&P, and you're up in the Dow. You're continuing the washout in gold, but this is a rally high now since the market broke down to these lows. Silver is also coming back up, and I didn't say turnaround, but they are rally highs, and they are getting a positive response to the PPI. That doesn't mean they'll stay. The rally will continue. You know, it's all a question of when people that have been long say, enough, I've got too much pain. In the dollar index, the market rallied sharply, got up near 107, and has since been coming back down, and you are reversing the big break. Remember, we were just talking yesterday. Are we going to the 105 area? Well, I consider you went there. 105, 8.5 is pretty darn close, 8.5 points away. You're getting a bit of a bounce this morning in the energies. We're going to get the EIA number coming out in about I'm going to say an hour from now. We'll see what that's going to do. Natural gas is having trouble at the $3 level. Bonds and notes are all getting a rally today, and that is a little unusual because they have been doing one thing, and that's adding yield. Grain market is sort of stable at this point in time. Here's the data that we had so far today. You're looking at the PPI number. That's the main number. And it came in, the headline as expected, up 0.2. They expected that. The price index ex food and energy was up 0.3, right what they expected. Personal consumption was up 0.1. And the PPI final demand was up 0.1 from 0 last month. So it's not breaking, but it's also not going anywhere on the downside. And that is the cause of concern. Now, the weekly jobless claims came in down 4,000 at 217, and you dropped back on the jobless. And these claims are the lowest numbers since May. And out of the past 5 weeks, we've had 4 weeks of declines in them. So if you think the labor market is weakening, it's not. You know you're getting the hires taking place already. They have to be trained for the Christmas season, so that part is going on as well. And of course, then we get into the aftermath after the first of the year. Those temporary workers typically let go. But it has been one fascinating time. The Trump trade is in full swing. Lot of pressure on this choice for Attorney General, and I am hearing a number of people saying that the odds of Mr. Gates making it through the Senate for the nomination are not strong. That doesn't mean it can't happen, but not strong. Probably not the best pick the president could have made for that. There's other ones that are questioning the person that's going to be basically running the Pentagon. The Secretary of Defense is questionable. But this is payback time. And that's what you're getting. And there's another thing there. Hawks. Hawks against Iran. Hawks against China. So pay attention to what's going to happen. Hawk, hawk, hawk. The U.S. and Canada. Canada keeps wanting to get with the U.S. and about talking to Mexico, about Chinese companies relocating there and saying, well, it's built in Mexico. You know that's so much on the radar that it's going to be a discussion. Doesn't mean it won't be allowed, but there might be tariffs on some of the stuff that we get in there. And Trump is already talking about no tariffs on oil from Canada. So we will see what's going on through all this. There's a lot to digest. The past, and if you think about it, it's a week and a day since we have a new president-elect. Now that the races have been determined in the Senate and the House, it's so close in the House that each vote's going to hang and go either which way. The Senate has more, if you will, of the Republican Party there, but it's good to have one counterbalance, and I think this is going to prove to be very, very important. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a great trading day. I'll catch up with everybody in the evening wrap-ups. Take care.